You guys sent me some amazing questions about car design portfolios, and today I'm going to answer them all. I asked you on Instagram to send me your biggest doubts about portfolios, car design, and how to actually get into the industry. In this video, I'll go through 6 of your questions straight to the point, no fluff, so you can avoid the mistakes most students make and build a portfolio that stands out. Question number 1. I'm unhappy with my portfolio's composition. How can I improve it? I haven't seen the actual composition of your portfolio, so it's difficult to give precise feedback. But if you're already feeling unhappy with it, that's usually a sign that your portfolio may lack a clear storytelling structure. The days when portfolios were judged mainly on dramatic perspective sketches and strong stances are gone. Today, recruiters and evaluators look for more than just good drawings. They expect a cohesive structure that takes them on a journey from the briefing all the way to the final theme. A common mistake is to show a briefing and a mood board, often filled with random images that don't really support the project, and then jump straight to the polished final renderings. The problem is, how did you actually get there? Without showing your thought process, the portfolio feels incomplete. That's why I teach my students to build their portfolios using a storytelling framework. This means guiding the viewer step by step, demonstrating creativity in the ideation phase, developing ideas through 3 key things, and finally arriving at a well justified final concept. If you want to increase your chances of being selected, the best approach is to present your portfolio as a coherent story, not just a collection of images. This way, you're not only showing skill, but also your ability to think, structure, and communicate like a designer. Question number 2. Can I become a car designer if I did a course, car designer product in India, and reach BMW abroad? Yes, you can, but it's not as simple as do a course in India, land at BMW. The course is just a start. What really matters is your portfolio. BMW and any big studios abroad isn't going to hire you because of where you studied. They will hire you if your work makes them go, wow. Your portfolio has to tell a strong story, show creativity in ideation, and end with the solid final concepts. Here's the reality. You'll be competing with students from schools like Forsheim, RCA, or IED. So you've got to play at that level or even above it. That means not just good sketches, but projects that feel international, innovative, and professional. Also, don't underestimate the exposure. And competitions like Talent Volkswagen, Michelin Challenge, share your work on Behance and Instagram, connect with designers on LinkedIn. A lot of students from India have been noticed this way. And while it's not mandatory, many people boost their chances by doing a master's in Europe, Italy, Germany, or UK. It's a good way to get closer to the companies, adapt to the culture, and pick up internships. So the short answer is yes, it's possible to start in India and reach BMW. But the bigger question is your portfolio strong enough to stand out on a global stage? If the answer is yes, then BMW will care more about your work than about where you studied. Question number 3. Sketches or showcasing skills is important than ideas or creativity, which is important for portfolio. This is one of the biggest misconceptions students have. A portfolio isn't about choosing between sketching skills or creativity. You need both, but they play different roles. Sketching skills are your language. They're how you communicate your ideas clearly, fast, and in a way that others can understand. If your sketches are weak, Even the best idea can get lost. Creativity and ideas are your content. They're what actually make you stand out. A beautifully drawn card that looks like every other concept won't impress anyone. What recruiters want is to see your thinking, how you generate, develop, and push ideas into something original. So, which is more important? If your sketches are amazing, but your ideas are flat, you look like just another good hand. If your ideas are brilliant, but your sketches are unclear, no one will get it. The winning portfolio combines both clean sketching plus strong storytelling plus creative ideas. That's what makes recruiters at BMW, Volvo, or any top studio stop and pay attention. Question number 4. I'm design engineer making parts for OEMs, and I'm doing sketching too. Any big OEM can pick me. Yes, a big OEM can pick you, but here's the catch. They won't hire you just because you're a design engineer or just because you sketch. What you get you notice is how you bring those two words together. Think about it. As a design engineer, you already understand how cars are built, how parts fit together, and how OEMs think about feasibility. That's a huge advantage compared to someone who only sketches. But to make it to a design studio, you need to show that you're not just technical, you can also think like a designer. That means your portfolio has to do the heavy lifting. If it's full of clean, creative projects that show process, ideation, storytelling, final thing, recruiters will start seeing you as a designer, not just an engineer. Your sketches don't need to be the absolute best in the world, but they do need to clearly communicate fresh ideas. Also, OEMs usually look for people with international exposure. So try entering global design competitions, share your work on Behance, Instagram, LinkedIn, and maybe even aiming for a master's in transportation design abroad if you want to maximize your chances. Bottom line, your engineering background gives you an edge. Your sketches show your passion, but only a strong, creative portfolio will open doors at a big OEM. Question number 5. Practicing daily sketches even if I feeling tired versus being inspired to sketch. This is a great question, and honestly, you need both. Daily practice, even when you're tired. This builds discipline, muscle memory, and speed. Sketching is like training at the gym. The more consistent you are, the stronger your design muscles get. Even on the days when you don't feel creative, just putting in 20 minutes keeps you sharp. Inspired sketching, this is where your best ideas and most creative energy come from. When you're inspired, your sketches have soul, personality, and originality. But inspiration is unpredictable. You can't rely on it alone. The secret is to combine the two. Use a daily practice to build the habit and sharpen your skills. Use inspiration to push your creativity and create a portfolio worthy pieces. So think of it this way. Discipline keeps you moving. Inspiration makes you fly. You need the grind to stay ready and the sparks of inspiration to shine. Question number 6. What's the best way to structure a car design portfolio? Think of it like telling a story. You don't want to just throw sketches together. You want to guide the recruiter step by step. Start with a cover page. Clean, simple, professional. Then show the briefing. What problem are you solving? Or what theme are you exploring? That gives context. Next, add a mood board, but make sure the reference actually connect to your project. No random images just to look cool. From there, show your ideation. Lots of loose sketches, different directions, your thought process. This is where your creativity really shines. After that, moving to three key things. Develop two or three solid directions so recruiters see how you explore options before making a decision. Then comes the final design. Here, you present the chosen concept with strong sketches, renderings, and storytelling. And finally, end with your hero shots, those polished visuals that make people stop and say, wow. The mistake most students make, jumping straight from mood board to final renderings. But what recruiters really want is to see your journey, how you think, not just what you draw. So remember, structure your project like a story. If the story is clear, your portfolio will always feel stronger. And that's it. Those were the 6 questions you guys sent me about card design portfolios. I hope this cleared up some of the doubts you had. If you want me to do more Q&As like this, drop your questions in the comments or send me a message on Instagram. Now, if you're serious about taking your portfolio to the next level and want my guidance, click on the card above to watch the video with the detailed information about my one-on-one mentoring program. We'll talk about your goals, your design style, and how to make your portfolio truly stand out. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button, smash notification bell, and drop the like. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Ciao!